Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and this is a tarot consultation for a client. And so she's already let me know what she wants to read about, and it's my job now to read for her and consult on her behalf. So this is your video. You'll be getting the link to your video, and although the world is able to see it, only you and I know it's for you. So thank you for your continued support. I'm so grateful that I continue to be of service to you. So the website for anybody who's interested in inquiring about having your own reading done, where we deal with your own questions and concerns, you can go to lphtarot.com. That's lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. So with that thought, my client has some questions, so I'm gonna pull 3 cards to get started. Okay, and I'll show the cards because since I'm doing the video in this fashion, I know you can't really see all the cards. Okay, first thing I'm hearing is there's a lot of thought going out and some communication back and forth to accomplish making something happen. So we'll deal with more clarity on that. Her best course, the target. I'm gonna just do this in a similar fashion to how we've been doing our dailies lately. Similar, not the same. So first off, my dear, the bottom of the deck says the supporting energy for you right now is the Ace of Earth. This is about a new tangible beginning. Is it that new house? Quite possibly. New place of living. Because something came to an end where you were at, and things are shifting and working out on your behalf right now. The situation is the Page of Air. This is about, I'm trying to figure out how to hold this so the glare of the light doesn't hit the, okay. The Page of Air is about communication. This is about talking. This is about ideas. This is about prayers and wishes. And communing with your world, putting your prayers out, communing with your world, letting be known your wishes. So I feel like a strong energy right now that you have let the world know, you have let this universe know what it is you wish and desire for right now. And so I just feel like you're in alignment with that. I feel like what you want is coming for you. I mean, if you look at this card, the angel on it is just in such a free position. The body position is very free and able and receptive. Yeah. I'm also hearing any ideas that will be bright for you will be given to you. So I'm going to use another deck now. And I don't even know if I showed, but this is the one I already pulled from. This is the one I'm going to pull from next, okay? And we're going to clarify this Page of Air for you. Why is this card here, Love Source God? I've been doing a lot of talking lately, so any of my regulars who check out this video, you'll notice the difference in my voice. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. So wow, this is all about financial. I feel like financial is a main factor here. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. So what I'm getting is that you've been working really hard to be able to see your prosperity, to be able to experience your financial abundance, your material abundance, and you really want to move on. And I feel like you're going to find the perfect place, and then there's a little bit of a waiting period, and so there's a little bit of anxiousness about taking the action, I feel. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with concern, like, can I really afford this, okay? Let's just peek down here. Emotional mastery there, and holding on to that bliss is what's going to help usher in these changes that you've been waiting for. And that is your highest course of action. That everything you're doing right now, you want to do it in harmony with that high vibration energy. Very much there are daily concerns that you do need to think about. However, if it brings a low vibration and there's no current action to take, the only thing it's going to do for you to think about that right now is lower your vibration, which is going to lower the point of attraction, the vibration of what you are attracting. And so it's about holding that high vibration while you're in this waiting period, and understand that you are clearing karmic cycles of feeling, indigent is the word that's coming out, but indigent is the word we're going to use, of feeling indigent, of feeling lack and poverty consciousness. You're actually clearing a lot of these cycles, and you're very receptive to it. I keep looking at these big old beautiful wings wide open and the giant arms extended fully to the sky, as if embracing all that is coming and being in such a receptive state. It's a really beautiful, beautiful image, and the way I'm seeing it here. So I'm hearing, know that you've done the work. And now it's just like you don't get mad at the apple because it's not yet ripe, or the banana, or whatever fruit you want to talk about. You wait for it to ripen before you enjoy it. Because if you try to take it too soon, it's not going to be as enjoyable. So likewise, this situation is in the ripening for you. And so be patient. And when it's time for you to make that move, there's going to be no questions and no doubts about it. You will take action because it's going to be so perfect. So right now, the best thing you can do is really stay in a high vibration state of patience and expectation, and get extremely clear as possible about what you want. And now I'm being told to share with you that before I moved into this house, I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment with 2 baths. And while I was living there a few months before we moved out, I was already saying, when we move out of here, we're going to get a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house with a fenced yard. It's going to be the most beautiful house we've ever lived in. And it's worked out exactly like that. And everything had to be ripe and ready. And so that's how that's coming across there. Let's see what your best course of action is. The 7 of Fire. Continue to put your wishes out and be persistent. This is about maintaining persistence, staying the course, because you are on par with your wishes. You are on par with your dreams coming true, with your manifestational magic. Everything is working out for you, and in the perfect place and time, in the perfect reason and rhyme, you will see everything that you created to be in your experience. So this says stay the course. And trust that when you make that leap, nothing is going to stop you, because you will know that as you leap, the way had been prepared, and the energy is going to be so strongly lined up that there'll be no doubts. You went through some conflict, you went through some challenge, you made some very valuable steps, and so now it's like you're ready to take that next step. And when you do, it's going to really launch you into something that is really pleasing to you. Let me use this deck here and see what is the clarity on that card that we got. I like using different decks for clarity in the spread so that I can keep everything out. Okay. Let me just make sure I got all the cards out of here. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love source God, that I am the receiver and the deliverer of the divine tarot and channeled messages for my clients, for their overall love, peace, and happiness, for the lightest, brightest good of all of us involved. Okay. So why is the 7 of Fire here? I gotcha. We have the Magician. Oh God, give us a good view. There we go. Okay. We have the magician saying you have all the magic, you have all the power to manifest everything that you wish. You have the tools, the skills, the knowing, and the connection. That divine connection is strong within you. So you have what you need to manifest. The King of Swords is knowing what to do, what action to take, and being very powerful in the mind, very deliberate in the mind, in the decision making. You're going to know exactly what you need to know. Just standing your ground. It's like you already know. And it's like you know, because the way these are seated, hold on, I'm going to grab them just like this so you can see. The way I have these laid out, that King of Swords, I don't know if you can make it out, but he's looking up at the unicorn. His head is tilted back right here, trying to stop moving, and he's looking up so you can see the unicorn. And so it's like, you know, everything is in your power, and you know that you can do this, and you know that what you want is coming to you. And what is here? The wheel of fortune. That's what you know. You know that you're ending karmic cycles. You know that things are turning for the better. You know that by your power of focus, your hocus pocus focus, your abracadabra alakazam attention span, that you're bringing a vibrational match to you. So if it takes a little bit more time for everything to physically come through, you're okay with that, right? The bottom of the deck says Queen of Discs. I do not recall your sign, my dear. That's something I need reminding of all the time. However, the Queen of Discs says you have the ability to create any physical material opportunity, and you are. Not that you have the ability and so you're trying to figure out, but you have the ability, and this is what you're actively doing right now with your power. So that's truly beautiful. And that is your best course of action, is to do these things. Own your power, be deliberate in thought, be decisive. Remember that you are creating a new day for yourself, and stay in your power, remembering that it is you who brings the opportunities. It is you that creates these situations. And you got so good at creating those other situations that you're now ready to move away from the things that have expired. And so just like you figured that out, now you're figuring out another level. And this is going to affect, of course, your situation for you and your daughter. Now, let me pull another deck of cards out to clarify for us the target. Where is this taking us? I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm about to look at it when you see it. So here we go. Oh, what do you have? The Strength card. Okay. Major Arcana number 8. So what I'm hearing is where you go is going to be really strong for you. And the success and accomplishment that you're seeing in this is really strong for you. I feel like all these delays and challenges and little hiccups that you're having to go through are creating in you that energy of strength, that quality that only comes through that experience. I also see you really owning your power in this. I feel that this situation is really going to bring you to a place where you are so much more connected with your true nature as a divine manifesting child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, as part of that love source vibration yourself. Okay, we're going to use that deck to take some clarity now on this Strength card. Let's see what we get out of here. You do have, remember, the first card I showed you was the Ace of Earth. This is saying it's a new beginning for you. This is saying new home, new car, new clothes, new relationships, just new, and it's things you can taste, touch, and feel. New people in your life, But definitely new home. Definitely new home, my dear. Definitely new home. Okay, the first card out, we have the Three of Swords. So this is about healing the heartbreak. This is about healing something that you learned that was so difficult to deal with. And you're healing from it now. Was there a third-party situation that you've broken away from? We also have the Judgment. So this is a very strong decision. This is also the universe strongly reflecting back to you the essence of that which you're calling out from it. And granting you honor with it because of the healing that you've allowed to happen for yourself. Let's see the last clarifier card we have. Oh, wow. Strength comes out to clarify strength. Isn't that awesome? Another reason I like to use multiple decks. And so this is you being able to work with the universe around you. Okay, I just heard in flow with my universe and flow with my planet and all that's in it. The underlying support here is the Chariot card, and that's what I thought I was going to see when I pulled that one. I love the way this works. It's actually at the bottom of the deck, but I had psychic view of that one. Psychic, I don't even like the word psychic, but I had pre-knowing of that one. Okay, so the Chariot is saying things are going to be moving really quickly once they start moving. So I just feel like you're still going through the processing of the finality of this karmic situation and clarifying what that looks like for you going forward from this place. I definitely see you moving into a place of greater ease and not becoming distracted with the things going on around you. Holding your place of peace is going to be something that's persistent and consistent with you as you move forward out of this. So I really feel that the place you're going to is going to be very healing. Wherever you move to, if and when you do actually make a move, if you actually do move, or if you have just moved, I feel that you should speak love and blessings into that house when you move in. And definitely, and it's interesting because this is something that I've always done and believed. And it was, when I moved in, I ended up doing a reading that day for one of my clients who's highly intuitive and connected herself. And so I found her telling me to do the same thing that I always tell people to do, which is call out all the blessings in that home and speak the life into the home and speak the life into yourself, and your situation is definitely very powerful for you. The bottom of the deck was the Ace of Earth, and what clarified that underneath it was the Nine of Fire and Fortune's Wheel. And I'm bringing that out because you already had a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so now there's two Wheels of Fortune on this. I definitely see universe, and then underneath that at the bottom of the deck next is the Ten of Earth. So it's just like complete change, new beginning, the Wheel of Fortune. You actually have three tens, new beginning, infinite possibility, new beginning, infinite possibility, new beginning, infinite possibility. That's what I'm hearing the universe say about that. But definitely a new beginning for you, a new home, breaking the old cycles and ready for something new. I want to pull something in regards to your daughter for you. I'm going to use for her the Magical Unicorn Oracle cards. Okay, so here's a message for you, whether this is something that you feel your daughter needs to hear or you needed to hear in regards to her or a situation, whatever it is. I'm only going to allow one card out of the deck, and I'll let you decide how, the source, but I will still, of course, give you anything I receive. Okay. All right. Oh, Lester says no. You're going to take 2. You're not going to take 1. You think you're taking 1. You're taking 2. Okay. The card is Happy Surprise. Yay. Happy surprise. And look at the child in the window wishing upon a star and getting a glimpse of the magical unicorn. I don't even know how old I think your baby is really young, but I don't even know. I think your baby's young, very young, maybe even a baby still. I definitely got a very whimsical feel there. Let's see what this other card that landed on top of my thumb is. Share. And there we have a very supporting scene where one fairy is sharing with the unicorn that is actually belonging to the other fairy. I'm going to let us see the bottom of this deck to see what is the support, the underlying support. Try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. Try something new. And there we have, wow, okay. We have with that whale up there and the unicorn and the dolphin. We have the magical with the unicorn, and we have the intuitive dolphin and the intuitive and shamanic even whale there. I've heard different speakers talk about how the whale is connected to the grid of the earth, the crystalline grid of the earth. And so what I'm hearing is for you to remember that whatever has to happen for you and your daughter, that she is connected, as are these magical creatures, as are you, right? But just remember that she's connected to the earth below her, to the magic above her, and to the intuition that is her. So that's really, really beautiful. The Happy Surprise card says something very good is about to happen. And so it's Happy Surprise, share. I feel that you and your daughter will be sharing happy surprises at this time. And I am hearing and feeling that a lot of that is going to come with the new experiences in a new place, with the new neighborhood and neighbors and new situations. It's going to work out very beautifully for you. I look forward to hearing your feedback about your reading. And some of you that will watch this are not necessarily the person that it was recorded for, but you can turn away from it and what I said made sense to you. The reason that that happens is because we are all connected as one, and so it's like we're running in parallel situations. I have a very good friend of mine, and we don't have the same sign, but her sun sign is the same as my Venus placement. And so I've noticed with us parallel situations in regards to matters of the heart. And so you might be one in finding this video who resonates with it because there's a parallel to your experience right now. And if you want more clarification on yours, then of course I will do a personal consultation for you. But that's also why the videos are available too, because not only does it work for you, but because you choose to get your personal consultation, many times it benefits your other brothers and sisters as well. And so if you are benefited from this in a very personal way and you'd like to make a donation, my website also has instructions for making donations there. And I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you and allows us to come together for these spiritual matters, which is, to me, the most important thing, because everything in our physical reality is a reflection of that internal situation. So thank you very much. I look forward to reading for you in the future. And so love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.